Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So we have a couple of important pieces of information regarding Temtem, that being the 1.5 update, which brought forth Umbras, which is a new shiny variant, and Gallios, who is the third mythical Temtem. I will be showing them off in a second, but we're going to be going through some of the patch notes and discussing pretty much everything that's come with the update that we didn't go over in our previous video talking about this, which will be linked below. I want to go over this really quickly with the whole Umbra situation in the third mythical, and obviously spoiler warning, so be warned here. But the update itself says Gallios, the third mythical, has awoken. You can start a new quest at NeMo Labs to discover it. It comes with a brand new route and a brand new area with new traits that are totally subjugated to the Doom status. Basically, what his trait can do is it basically kills himself with Doom, damages the enemy for a 40% value, then revives itself and changes its trait. If we go into this section here, we can kind of learn about the Umbras as well, because once you defeat Gallios, you unlock the ability to find Umbras, which are a new form of shiny, which have a 1 in 75,000 chance as opposed to the 1 in 7,500 chance that Lumas have. So a new mythical Temtem is here. Gallios, we got that. New quest and a new route. A new type of Temtem, Umbras, are real. After teasing this for months, Umbras really do exist and have been included in this update. Umbras are a new type of differently colored Tems. They're dark, they're Luma's dark, even rarer counterpart. They have a new effect exclusive to them. Umbras won't spawn until you've finished their respective quest. After defeating the third mythical Gallios, there are 3 ways to spawn them, who have a base odds of 1 in 75,000. Wild, which is the base rate, they can appear where a Luma could appear. If Lumas are blocked on a specific activity or battle type, Umbras will be locked too. Breeding, Umbras are infertile, but Luma parents can produce Umbra children. Each time a Temtem breeds, the base rate will be used to determine if it's an Umbra. If one of the parents is a Luma, the rate for the child bringing an Umbra will also be multiplied by 10. And if both parents are Luma, it'll be multiplied by 100, so 1 in 750 is the best breeding odds you can get. Umbra radars, these work like the current radars but boost Umbra odds instead. They will be purchasable with Luma drops in NeMo Labs. These have a different icon and are tweaked so that you can easily tell them apart. The Umbra rate will be multiplied according to the current radar capture rate, so same thing as usual. Business as always. Umbras have their SV set to 50, all possible egg techniques already learned, 0 fertility, and they'll be soulbound. So essentially, they're going to be perfect, which I do think is something that they should do, because there's nothing worse than getting a Luma that sucks. Please note that anything that boosts Luma chance, like Cypark Temtem radars, don't boost Umbra chances unless specifically mentioned. This is not a drill nor a joke. Umbras really do exist. They're very hard to achieve, require huge effort, and are a steep climb from Luma hunting. Umbras are meant as a new goal for the most dedicated players. Please don't expect them to casually pop up. The odds are not in anyone's favor, but still best of luck. We hope you see an Umbra or two. Please note there is a small visual bug where upon capturing an Umbra, whose Luma version you already had, the number on your tamer info won't be correctly updated. Other people will be able to see the number right. Sorry, we'll fix that ASAP. And then they go into basically the new season, which is for PvP. Randomizer mode, which we talked about in that previous video. The new version of layers. The trading in layers. And that's pretty much like where it is. So casual dojo rematches. So remember in that video where I discussed whether or not I think this patch could potentially reinvigorate the player base? I'm sure the player base will spike for a little bit while people try to find this new mythical and potentially start Umbra hunting. But I don't think this is something that's going to be long. I personally just to get the mythical is kind of the only reason I want to jump back in the game. Umbra, the idea of Umbras are cool, but for a 1 in 75,000 chance, like they stated, this is just for the most dedicated players whom, again, that is a tiny percentage of the player base at this point. Like, most people have stopped playing Temtem. The only people that are really still playing are, dedicated shiny hunters who will enjoy this update. But for that, core audience that it consists of most players, I don't think this is going to be enough to bring people back. This to me seems like their penultimate patch. I think from here things are probably not going to be too crazy. I don't see any other patch apart from like a new like expansion really bringing people back. So, and we already know they don't really want to do that. So I think this is going to be like the final big patch for Temtem's life. But other than that, we can check out the new thing. So again, spoiler warning. This is what he looks like. He looks pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think he looks dope as hell. Not much else to say. He looks cool. I do want to make a video playing through the new quest. I would have done that today, but I'm dealing with some IRL stuff that's been really stressful and just taking up a lot of my time. So I will be probably putting out a video tomorrow or the next day, actually playing through the quest so you guys could follow along. It's probably pretty straightforward. Most of these quests are, but nevertheless, that is something we will be doing. We'll be catching it ourselves and making a video on that. But just for now, Umbras exist. So you have a new type of shiny. You got the new mythical that's out. Update is live. If you want to go check it out, definitely do. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.